So far, everything's working. Alright. Get this game loaded up here. Get my chat feed reloaded. Oh my god. Oh, and I need to tweet. I need to tweet because I was so far behind. And now people need to know that it's actually still happening. Can I? Let's see. A royal professional. Get my little live symbol in there. Oh no. It's no longer in my recents. There we go. Bro, I just cannot type right lately. Let's see. Alright. We are live. And I'm all tangled up. Hold on. Alright. Let me just double check my frame rate. Oh, it looks amazing. This is so good. This is so great. I wonder what changed. I have no idea. Let's not jinx it. Okay. Everything looks good. Do I get desktop audio? You know, the only way I can tell is if I play my own stream really loud. I'm not sure if the game audio is coming through. Hold on. Let me check. I'm not sure if the game audio is coming through. Hold on. Let me take these off so I can check. There we go. Okay, I have confirmed sound. Did my own sound check.
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we'll not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
So uncomfortable, these headphones.
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it.
I remember we found stockings at
Mother
the
bought
first
her a
crime scene.
pair.
I don't know if this will be relevant.
The very
but...
day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
New places to explore. Okay. This is my partner. He's
Hastings always
useless.
pays more attention when young women are being questioned.
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything. I think he's just there because he's in the books. He's like the Watson to this guy's Holmes. Does not do much. Oh my god. Okay, there's nothing over here. This guy loves to check himself out in the mirror. See how I got 3 ego points just for making him look at himself in the mirror? This guy's a
This
trip.
gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Ooh, I can search this bag. I don't know whose bag it
It would
is, but
not
I'm
be
gonna
polite
look
to
through
visit
it.
the house without being invited to do so.
Can I? Okay, I guess I can. Why am I here? They all got nice
Family
stuff in
photos
here.
and files.
Okay, there's really not much I can do here, it seems. Unless she's got more to say. Let me just look at her. Let's just check her out first.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Everybody in this game looks like their eyes are drawn upside down. It's so creepy.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she's angry.
Because I bet she knows who done it.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
Where is this creep?
Do you know where we might find him?
He works at the estate
I just wanna
agents,
ask some
Court and
questions.
Brunskill.
Alright, let's go find the boyfriend.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
Or fiance.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the
Good.
first floor.
Permission
Feel free to take a look
snoop.
if you think it might be
Friend.
useful.
Let's get out of here.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy
Yeah,
to find
find
the
that
estate
guy.
agents where he works.
Suspect number one
Bring
was
him
any
to the
young
Ginger
one who goes
Cats.
missing.
I would like to talk
Or
with
it's
him
found
before the
dead.
chief inspector finds him.
Oops, I meant to go to Twitter. Not Twitch. I just wanted to double check. Oh, I can't even log in. Oh, whatever. I just wanted to double check that I even had a link on my profile. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Alright, I get to go upstairs now. Well, partner finally makes himself useful and finds the guy.
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
It's a lot neater than when I can't find something to wear. That shit's thrown, strewn all over the
It
place.
looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Oh, let's see. She's going to somebody's 25th wedding anniversary. Saturday the 7th of June. She's also going to a dinner party. It wouldn't let me see the date. And to the cinema.
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Well, well, well. Is the sister just jelly that she doesn't get to go out?
It looks like
I don't think
Betty
it's the
was
sister.
also a music lover, the same as her family.
I bet you're wrong.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Wow, what an incredible deduction. A microphone with a set of sheets of music.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded a demo. I'd be interested to hear it.
Alright.
Something on this clock bothers me.
Ooh, another puzzle. Yes.
This wooden panel is blocked.
Alright.
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
Okay. Okay, so it's on the left. I'll put it in the middle. Oh, what? Oh, there's one on every corner. Okay, hold on. Put this down here.
The cogs are blocked.
Is this doing anything? What does this do? I think. Oh gosh. At least it'll reset if I back away because I don't particularly know what was going on.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
I see that. Thank you. What is there anything I can
The cogs
manipulate
are
here without him just talking to me all the time? Is this relevant? Why can I even click on this? I think that's just what's in my inventory. I don't think that's wow, that is a really thick oh that's the shadow. Just gotta say that's a really thick photograph.
The cogs are blocked
Yes,
by
oh
these
my
wooden
God,
panels.
I wish he didn't repeat the same thing every time he just clicked on something too much.
The cogs are
Because
blocked.
that's kind of the point of a point and click adventure game, is to keep pointing and clicking on stuff. I don't need him to repeat himself. Okay, maybe I like set it there and then
This metal disc is stuck.
this is a very
This metal disc
crappy
is
block
stuck.
of everything on it is stuck.
This
What's
wooden
this?
panel is blocked.
Alright. Can I do anything with the face? I can't.
There, that's better.
I don't know why that's better, but okay. I got a Steam achievement for doing that. Called 4-leaf clover. What? Am I lucky just for
This
setting
decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
it to fastened. Do any of the feet come off?
This decoration appears to
Okay,
be
this does
firmly...
it for that one. What about this one?
This decoration appears to be...
Okay. Are you gonna say that for every foot on this stupid clock? Oh, no, this one looks
could
weird.
the screw... Could the screw be slightly... This wooden panel is blocked. This metal
Dude,
disc is
like
stuck.
nothing on here moves. Can I change the time again? How about... Oh, I can't change it. I was gonna make it like 4:20 or something funny. Alright, whatever.
This wooden panel is blocked.
Okay. What about these little finials here? Can I do anything with this?
This decoration appears...
Ah, I can. Okay, hold on. This was the corner.
This wooden panel is blocked.
Ah, this was the corner that had the weird foot.
This leg is not well attached.
It's not a leg. This is on the top. So click and drag. Got it. Did not know this was a mechanic in this
Good.
game.
It should be possible to open the wooden panel.
Oh, Coco Kringle! Hey, hey, hey! How you doing?
Look, a key.
I got it. To my official greeting. A key. Okay, this has something to do with the puzzle on the back. 3122. So hold on, I'm guessing. Like that's the third position. This is position 1. And 2 would make these in the middle. I'm guessing. I really don't know what this is. I don't understand this one. There we go. Alright, it did something. Oh, have you played this before? I didn't know you've played this before, Coco. Were you the one that recommended it? Or was that Anna?
I definitely need an object.
You need an object to make the... Okay, hold on. I never really finished what was over here. There's a key here.
This could be useful.
It looks like there's something there, but it won't let me click on it. So, okay, we'll go back here. What does this do? It's like a clock winder, right? Interesting. Okay. But wait, there's more.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock.
it was you. Well, I appreciate the recommendation. I really
A
like
new
this
log
game.
has appeared.
Other than the fact that he repeats himself every time you click on something, but I like the way you combine clues, and he has to like you know what I'm talking about, like where he collects enough evidence and you have to combine the clues to prove a fact or something. I was really tired the last time I played this game, so it's a little fuzzy.
This
Oops.
decoration
Oops.
appears.
I didn't mean to click on that.
This could be useful.
You need to wait to play with a friend though. Oh, I've been there with other games and I get so
Betty, I
impatient
enjoyed
waiting.
a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon.
Interesting. How far did you get?
My
Like, I
dearest
don't even know
Betty,
how long this game is.
I know that your art is already spoken for.
I'm only on
But you
Murder
are the most
B.
beautiful dancer I have
and I don't
ever
know
had
if
the
it goes
pleasure
to,
of
like,
meeting, and I am
F
impatient
or-
to see you again. Adrian.
I wasn't paying attention at all to those love letters, but it seemed like they were signed by two different initials, so like there were two different guys, right? Let me look at my book of clues. Guess I'm not done examining her bedroom. Oh, she's got the cough syrup too, I think. Don't remember. Okay. Maybe you can help if I get stuck.
This small key should be useful to me. I've finished with this subject.
You finished with it? Okay.
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Oh boy.
Betty liked luxury and going out.
What are you
And being
looking
as
at?
pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited. A box of
Is
new
he
stockings.
Belgian? I thought he was French. I just assumed he was French. You would know better than me, though, obviously. Like, I just... God, I can't believe you get these ego points for making him look at himself in the mirror. It is too funny. But I keep falling for it, though. I keep thinking there's something for me to do. And it just makes him look at himself. Okay, am I done here? Listen to Betty's record. Wait, hold on. Do I have to take it off the wall? Can I
A
take
coat
this?
sleeve with an end.
Oh, it's just the sleeve. Okay, assuming her actual record is downstairs on the record player, I'll just go back down. Oh, more puzzles. Can I just bust the hinges? No. Okay. Spin this puppy around. Wow, I had to click on that like 18
So,
times.
what is this mechanism? I need a clue to help me make it work.
Oh gosh, I haven't played sheet music in so long that I wouldn't. I guess it probably isn't actually relevant to real sheet music. It looks like. Yeah. Alright, he says I'll need a clue somewhere else, so I'll keep looking. He's Belgian, but is described as having a French accent. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't read
It
any
looks
books
like
with him
something goes in
in it.
here.
At least if I did, I was like very, very young. So I don't remember really anything. Other than I saw the And Then There Were None movie a few years ago. But I don't think they really discussed whether he was French or what. Well, this is how you use a gramophone, but there's no record on it.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, you forgot a step called putting the record on the record player. That seems key. But he says I'll need a clue to do this. One thing I am understanding from this game so far is that all of these puzzles are self-contained. Because, like, normally I would back away and go look and see if I missed something. But so far it seems to be telling me that everything I need is right here. Why, when I click on that square, does it send me over here? Is this key to
Let us see. What is this
Oh.
code hiding?
Wow, that doesn't look like the key for that kind of lock. Alright. Oh god, am I gonna have to do math?
This looks like solfège. There is probably a link with what I saw in the drawer.
Solfège, what does that mean? Is that
This
French?
looks like solfège.
I don't know what that means. Solfège. Can you believe it? Like, I took so many years of French and, like, I don't know any of it.
That doesn't work.
I'd
Must have
probably
forgotten a
know
step.
common phrases and common words if I think real hard. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to use this. So this was the equal sign. This was on the right side of the equal sign. So it needs to equal 4. Hold on, let me look at what the what was in between. Plus signs? And I can't change that one. So this makes no sense. Okay. Go back down. So if that symbol equals 4, I could do 2, 1, and 1, but that doesn't really make much sense. I know, I'm so slow. I didn't realize that was the key. That key did not look like it was for that keyhole at all. It was like an ovular keyhole. And I thought I had already used the key on the clock or something. I don't know. Okay, so I can try that with these rests here. So I need one on the bottom. Gosh, this might actually take some actual brain computing that I was not prepared for. So I need, yeah, it's not going to be this simple. I just know it's not going to be that simple. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, well. How else can I look at this? So, this is a quarter rest. I know that much. So that would make this an 8th rest, a 16th rest. I see. Okay, so I can do any combination of 3 of these, right? So this is an 8th, a 16th, and a 32nd. To get 4 of them, I can do 2 16ths and an 8th. So let's do that. That's the one with 2 circles.
There is bound to be a clue.
There is bound to be a clue, but that's not the problem. Oh, there isn't. Unless all of these are different. I don't see. There we go. There we
I
go.
heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
I'm so smart. Something was triggered. Is that the actual gramophone? Oh, I did not mean to click on that again. Let's go up here.
I cannot open it.
So, let's see, what did it do? I can't...
That doesn't work.
Did I put the record on yet?
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten.
I have to raise the needle, but it won't let me use the crank. Oh, these headphones are the worst. I need to get better headphones. It's so awful. Painful. They're just painfully uncomfortable. And I'm so dumb. I was going to use earbuds and then use the mic that's attached to my webcam and just see like how awful that sounded to everyone. But then I realized my only earbuds are for my iPhone, where I don't have like a jack on my computer for those kind that like plug into the power outlet of your phone. Oh, that's what that opened. Oh shit. Okay. F-G. Oh my god, does this thing go through the whole alphabet? Jesus. Okay, huh? And this obviously will just go to 0, right? Just to make sure there's no tricks here. Is that relevant to this? Why am I still carrying this? Well, that's weird. Okay, there's nothing on here that indicates any kind of... Oh, pain in my ear. It doesn't help that I'm wearing my glasses. I have to go pick up my contacts, but I did not have time today. Nothing else here to indicate what the heck. And is there anything else here? How do I raise the needle?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
I didn't
That doesn't
forget
work.
a step. I know how to use a record player. It's not my fault that this thing is like way more complicated than it should be. Ah, stop zooming in on that. I'm not even clicking on that. Dude. No, I'm clicking on the side of the whole freaking thing. Okay, so basically anytime you click on the wood, it's just going to take you to the front cabinet. And anytime you click on this, it's going to take you to the front cabinet. Oh my god. Is there any indication here? Is there any...
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
I triggered it again. It's still this, okay? It just reset this. Can I... Oh, you know what? I didn't realize... So dumb. I didn't realize I could... Look at that. 78T. Man, they're really making you work for it with these... Okay, 78... Oops.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
Okay, let's see. Try clicking the circle on the name one. Let me just see. Whoops. Let me just see if I can click and drag now.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
The circle on the needle. Click and drag. Honestly, the click and drag thing throws me off a lot because some things click and drag
That
and then
doesn't
others
work.
that look like they should don't do anything. Like I'm clicking and dragging everything right now. Click the circle on the needle. I'm clicking everything. I'm like spam clicking. Oh, this thing popped open. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. I didn't see that. Okay. Now can I put this on? Thank you. Jeez. Okay, I need to lower it again. Can I got it. Ah, God, just the way it zooms in automatically is just driving me insane. It just makes it so hard to move around. Okay. I already wound it up, so it should just go.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Oh, snap.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
Oh,
You're such a
Scottish
killjoy
accent.
sometimes.
why would you print that on the record? I mean, why
Betty
would you
was
keep
such
it?
a good singer.
It's true.
Woo!
Did she have
Steam
any problem with her
achievement!
throat?
Yay!
Yes, she had to be
Racking
careful
him
with
up
her
in this
voice.
game.
Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
It's too late for that now because she's dead and can never sing again. Continue questioning Megan. The kind of task list they automatically provide you is kind of nice.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings
Look
for
at their
someone.
crazy upside down eyes. Look at them. They're so creepy. Everyone in this game looks like their eyes are drawn upside down. We already did this. Okay, so she's looking at...
She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well,
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of
And
him.
super
He
duper
would have
hot.
made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
She wants...
I hear a note
She
of
wants the
envy in your
D's
voice.
tea.
You must have heard wrong.
See, okay, I know this is like a weird quirk of English, but she's envious, and Donald, they're suggesting Donald was jealous? I guess we'll just
You have
ask
not mentioned Donald's jealousy.
There's nothing to say.
God, her eyes freak me out.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter.
Inform her that the case is complex. No, she's clearly
I
being
know that
shady.
Fraser was
I'm gonna
jealous,
call her on that.
but I wonder why you
Shady.
feel the need to protect him.
Protect him? I hope you're not suggesting...
That you are Fraser's accomplice? There is nothing to suggest that, at least not yet. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent.
Oh, now
Betty
it all
was
comes
frightened.
out.
And when was this?
The first time was about
But I
a
bet
year
it's not
ago.
going to be him, because we're talking
But they
about a
rowed
serial
more
killer.
recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was
I'm
free to
so
go
far
with
out of
whoever
the
she
camera.
pleased.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day,
Why is it...
one day,
Well,
he'd commit murder.
Okay, I guess that's a little better. Ask if Donald really could have killed Betty. Ask if she fears that Donald is the suspect. Okay, so it's basically the same question. I don't know. This game seems to matter like how you ask them things.
Do you think that is what happened?
No, Mr. Poirot, I don't believe that. You yourself said he may be a recidivist madman. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he
Oh,
would
her
hurt
eyes! Oh my god, what are they doing?
Very good, Mademoiselle Barnard. Thank you for your
They
help.
looked like they were sewn shut, like the people in that movie Coraline. That was creepy.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très
Why
bien,
the hell
Hastings.
commit murder?
Let's see him now. Au revoir,
Now, looking
mademoiselle.
back on it, he
My
did one
deepest
time
condolences to
say...
your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say so.
I want to get out of this creepy
Let us now
house.
try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright, I gotta deduct some stuff. What had Betty planned to do with her evening? She was gonna cheat. I don't know. She probably, yeah, she had all those dresses laid out, so she's probably gonna meet someone. An unaccompanied guest came to the Ginger Cat. I don't know if it's relevant. I guess it's the most relevant thing here. Let's do that, and she was cheating. Is that's not doing it for you? That's not right? Okay. Pretty kind of evening. How are these? Okay. Betty had probably planned to meet someone that evening. Okay, that's definitely on there. Betty used to go out a great deal. I don't think that's relevant. Betty lied to Donald about what she was doing the day before. And also, she's cheating. I thought I had that already. I thought I already had that combination. Oops, okay. Betty lied to Donald because she had a date with another man. Did Betty know her assailant? No. I don't think she did. I don't think she knew who it was. Weird. The man seduced Betty before
Let
striking
us now
her.
try and get our brain cells to work.
See, I wouldn't have thought that she knew who the guy was simply because this is a serial killer, and that would make me think it's more random. Bitch fragile, get out of here. Yeah, just so you know, the psychopathic, abusive, murdering man, he's fragile. Fragile as a China doll. Okay, what's the question? What is Megan Bernard's behavior hiding? She kept looking at the picture of them two because she wanted the D. And she liked the guy. Megan has a soft spot for Donald. Did Megan have a motive for killing her sister so she could get that man? I don't think she did, though. She had a motive, I guess, but... But I really think... Hold on. Megan was jealous of Betty. No, she was not jealous. She was envious. Two different things. Are we done here? This one's creeping me out. Let's go. Can I leave? Did Donald have a motive for Betty's murder? I don't think I have everything I need yet. Okay. Let's get out of here. I don't like this place. Oh, hey, CJ! The victim was pretty is still a clue. Yeah, I haven't used that one yet, but it might
You've
become
seen
relevant.
Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
Oh, I'll give my English lesson when this is
He's
over.
a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Okay, so jealousy is when you're worried about losing something you have. So in this instance, Donald would be jealous because he has this fiance and he's worried that she's cheating on him. So he's jealous. He becomes a jealous man. Envious is when you want what somebody else has. You don't have it. You don't have it for yourself, but you want it. So the sister in this case is envious of her sister. She wants what the sister has. Jealousy, you're afraid of losing what you have. Question Donald Fraser. I get to leave? I get to go in the car? Oh my god, do I get to go in the car? I don't think I've ever...
Fraser is waiting for you at the Ginger
Oh
Cat.
no, I don't
It's
get to
in
go
the
in the
opposite...
car.
Luckily for me.
God, I feel like I've been stuck in this beach town for like a week. Which since I last played, it's basically been a week. Cocoa does not have any more alcohol, so hot chocolate it is. Actually sounds really good. I have a Diet Coke from Burger King. That's how my day's going. I didn't have much time for dinner. I hate being late, guys. Like, I hate being late. It stresses me out. It gives me so much anxiety. Because I hate when things run behind.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You're Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you say envy too, like you envy somebody that has more money than you. You envy somebody that's like an Instagram model or something. But you're not, to say you're jealous of an Instagram model is not quite the same thing. It doesn't really work. At least this was the explanation that I was told studying English. I've never verified it with a dictionary, but when I was learning how to be a writer, that point was made. I totally wasn't paying attention. Did he tell me like I had to buy him something first?
I don't want this young man here.
Okay, I'm sorry guys. I get distracted. So let me talk.
At least let me finish my drink.
Oh, typical Scotsman. Let me finish my alcohol.
This man looks suspicious.
Look at him and his upside down eyes. Look at him. Hey, his dark circles could be genetic, you know. I don't see why we're judging him. It might not be his fault. What else can I look at here? What else am I supposed to look at?
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, I'm staring at you because I'm trying to make observations. It's supposed to zoom in when I get it on the right. There we go. His clothes are crumpled. If you say so. What am I zooming in on here? What is this?
Leave me alone.
See, like, okay, this is supposed to be giving me like a warmest, like, directional thing where it starts to fade as I get to something I'm supposed to be observing. But
Donald Fraser is in a terrible
hovered
state,
over that
as if he
bottle
hadn't
so many
slept all night.
times.
And he's drinking White Horse.
So when Tino said that everybody else is jealous, he was supposed
Leave
to
me
say
alone.
envious. No, he would have if everybody else is jealous of... Yeah, you're right, he was supposed to say envious. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, it's just a little thing that, like, I don't know why it's stuck in my head. I'm sure there's a billion grammatical rules that I don't remember. And I probably make mistakes all the time. But that one stuck with me because I remember when I first heard it, my mind was just blown. I was like, wow, that's so interesting. Hey, so you done drinking?
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
No,
Sadly,
that's not her body.
your
She's
lady
dead,
friend has been
dude.
murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd
Or
listened.
like crabs crawling all over her and stuff. Like it's not looking good. Let's see. Ask what would have happened if she'd listened to him. I'm not feeding into that bullshit. Ask if he saw Betty. Yeah.
Did you visit Betty yesterday
Let's find out where
afternoon?
you were.
No, I haven't seen Betty for 2 days. I was at the office yesterday afternoon.
Can you prove that?
Of course. But why this question? Betty died yesterday evening, didn't she?
Ask him if he likes White Horse whiskey or tell him that he is a suspect. I don't want to piss off a drunk, so I'm gonna...
Yesterday, a
just gonna
guest
be
came to
friendly
the Ginger Cat
for
alone
now.
and ordered a White Horse whiskey, and by the look of it, you also appear to be fond of this brand.
That's right, there was some
Yes, it's a
liquidity.
good whiskey and not cheap. I only drink it on special occasions. Or tragic ones.
Yeah, the way their eyes
I
blink
understand.
sometimes, they had a
Do you know
shit
what Betty's
freezes
plans
and
were yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her
It's not
sister.
helping the creep factor, I will say. That's why he believed her.
And you believed her?
And why not, sir? She was my fiancée.
So you guys
That did
think
not
she's
stop her
clueless?
from lying to you before.
She
Betty
running
was not a bad
around.
girl, but she did like to take advantage of her success with men.
How dare you sully her memory?
I am not interested in memories of her, Mr. Fraser. I am looking for a killer, and I need you to be my closest ally. That is, unless you have something to hide.
Of course I don't.
Très bien.
Oh, split
So,
infinitives.
what were we saying?
Yes.
Where were you yesterday evening?
I looked everywhere for her, but in vain. When she said she was going to have dinner with her sister on a weekday, I thought it was strange. I tried not to think about it, but I was like a lion in a cage. I was convinced she was lying. So I went round all the restaurants in the town. When I didn't find her, I went to the next town. But nothing. I must have got home about midnight or 1 o'clock.
Did anybody see you?
I don't think so. I didn't talk to anybody. I was so furious.
So he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all you.
I was gonna say, CJ, I will pause just to say this. When I type on my phone, it is just like, it's the worst. It's full of errors. I just don't have the patience to correct phone typing because I just suck at touch screens. Like when I had my BlackBerry Curve, I could type without looking and it was just spot on perfect. And ever since I've had to switch to iPhones and like Samsung Galaxies and stuff, I just can't, those screens, I don't even have an excuse because I have really small fingers. Like I can't even blame fat fingers. I don't like typing on touch screens. So, of course it's very amusing because anything I type from an email on my phone, text messages, social media, anything like that from my phone is just riddled with errors. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a professional writer. Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But yeah, when you're being casual and you're just typing, you know, in a group chat or like just a quick text to somebody, I split infinitives and do all kinds of horrible things all the time. But yeah, so your English teacher was the first to correct split infinitives and you were so upset about it. I fought her over it because some fixes sounded so much worse than the original. See, yeah, because the way we write uses prescriptive language, which is there is only one correct way to write, generally speaking. And the way we speak, we generally use descriptive correction, which is just not even correction, but it accounts for the fact that there can be cultural differences in the language, the colloquialisms, and just like not being super formal in everyday speech. So it's definitely something that when you write things perfectly grammatically correct, sometimes it reads really strange.
Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
This dude doesn't have an alibi, does he? But he has a motive. There was a braided silk belt. He doesn't have an alibi. That doesn't explain it that he has a motive, though. See, that's more about intention. Okay, hold on. Motive. He loved Betty, so that indicates he does not have a motive. I'm trying to actually logic this out, but hold on. The fact that he was in love with her means he didn't have as much of a motive. But she was also cheating on him, right? So it's kind of conflicting. Actually, now I'm just guessing. Isn't it so true, CJ? Sometimes the worst English teachers, because they nitpick everything you do, their lessons end up sticking with you. I had a 6th grade English teacher that made us diagram sentences constantly. But that's how I remember so much stuff. It's incredible that, like, as much as I did not like her or her class, that I still remember a lot. Okay, so for instance, I remember her teaching us about the difference between lie and lay. Like L-I-E and L-A-Y. So like you lay an object, like you lay a tablecloth on a table, but you yourself lie down. I don't remember how she taught us to remember, like if there was like a device to remember that, but I just always remember objects are laid. And people lie. People lie down, not lay down. Donald was very... Am I just gonna have to start... It will not make sense. It'll take too much time for me to randomly combine stuff. I actually have to think. What else has to do with motive? He didn't have an alibi, but that's not really motive. That's not motive related. I guess I'm fairly confident about this one with the letters. Unless they're saying he did have a motive, so I'm not to use the letters that were love letters. I'm supposed to say he was violent and he didn't have an alibi. Where's that one? This doesn't make sense. Did Donald have a motive for Betty's murder? Yeah, I know. Okay. No, he doesn't have an alibi. We've been over this. He does not have an alibi. And does Donald have a motive for all the murders? No, not that I know of. But see, that's just it. Because this is supposedly a serial killer, I don't think it's him. I am winning like 18,000 trophies. Do you guys see these pop-ups on the top? I'm just doing what you're supposed to do in the game. I'm like not even doing anything extra. Like I'm getting all these trophies. Who's this guy? Can I talk to him? Oh, my partner.
Hastings is bound to tell me what he thinks about Fraser later on.
Can I leave? Do I have to talk to him again? Now that I've deduced certain things.
No need to insist. I will certainly have the...
Okay. Maybe this will tell me, do I leave? Return to the crime scenes. Okay, gotta go back to the beach. Donald is this guy here in the green suit, the one we just questioned. He's apparently some Scottish guy. Donald is the fiance of the woman we found dead on the beach. Coco Kringle brute forced it.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
I knew what I was going
You
for,
are
I just
very
didn't know how to
skilled at
combine
summing
them.
up.
I knew the motive
And
was
yet
jealousy.
you haven't
but-
asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough
What
elements.
is this coming
Let's
down
reconstruct
from
the
top of
events at the
screen?
scene of the
Is that a
crime.
power line? That doesn't look very safe.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Alright, we're back here.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Oh, this is where we reenact. Okay, I remember this from the first one.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand.
Is she carrying
Both
them
of
like that?
them
That's
walk
weird.
slowly to hut number 5.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
I don't
No,
know
no,
if I
no.
did that right.
It wasn't hut number 5. Let us
Oh,
think
I have
again,
to
mon
pick
cher.
the right number? Good grief. Okay, it was 6. I remember it was 6. That was from last week. Okay.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a
You're
bag,
really
a
expecting me to
belt
pay
around her
attention to
waist,
detail.
and carries her shoes
Sorry.
in her hand.
I hope the grab. I want to
Both
see
of
the
them
seagull that was
walk
on
slowly
loop,
to
though. I
hut
didn't get to
number
see the
5.
bird that was like looping. It wasn't this one. I thought when it said advance, like it meant like romantically or sexually advance on her, not to keep walking. So
Both of
My
them
bad.
walk slowly to hut
there
number
we go. It
6.
was number 6. That's what it was. Okay.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
Oh
She
my
leaves
God.
without her belongings. Then she hides a coat.
At some point, we take the belt off. There, okay, remove the belt. Yeah.
The killer tries to remove his victim's belt. She panics and tries to stop him.
I'm not a good murderer, you guys. I'm not doing this in the right
She runs
order
away,
at all.
pursued by her assailant.
No, there is no sign of a chase.
Oh,
Things
God.
must have happened differently.
I'm so bad
Let
at
us
killing
think
people.
again, mon cher.
If I was gonna kill somebody, it could never be hands-on. I'd have to like poison him or something. So this is too
The
complicated.
killer and the victim are walking on the beach.
Okay, we're starting
Miss
over.
Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly
so
to
we
hut
advance
number
to
5.
number 6. Oh shit, I don't know why this is so funny.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Okay, good change.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
When
She
does her
leaves
belt come
without
off?
her
Like, why can't
belongings.
be that as an
Then she
option?
hides a coat.
I don't attack her yet, do I? Like, we keep going. It doesn't make sense. There's no logic to doing this. I think it's just trial and error.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
How was I supposed to know she would remove it herself? Why? Why would she
The
do
murderer
that?
moves behind her and
She
then
created
attacks
her
her
own
by
noose.
surprise.
What the?
The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Why? That makes no
Everything
sense.
appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly
Oh,
what happened.
anxiety ridden. Welcome to the stream. Always attack first and ask questions later. I am slowly learning the proper way to murder someone. That's what this game's teaching me. I totally goofed that whole
Without
thing,
the
but why
ABC,
would
we
she
might
take her
have
belt off and
suspected
wrap
Mr.
it around
Asher
her
and
own
Mr.
neck?
Fraser.
Like,
But by signing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London,
she
Mr.
kinda did it
Hastings.
to herself. I don't know, guys. Maybe she had a big meal and she just needed, like, the relief, but who takes their belt off and wraps it around their own neck? This is just so weird. That's why I tried to remove the belt. Like, maybe you make a sexual advance and you're like, hey baby, why don't we get a little more comfortable? That is so weird. Okay, I've already looked at this. What does it say I need to do now? Go back to London? Alright. I leave her here, guys. I guess I just leave her here. When pulling your pants up goes too far. Oh my god. Oh my god. This should not be so funny. I don't know why. I'm getting the giggles now. She really wanted to belt down a song. Hey, that's actually a really good point, Anxiety Rated, because she's actually a singer. That's part of her character.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
The killer should have waited till she takes off everything. I don't know how far she was planning to go on this public
Japp has
beach,
decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Oh my god, you guys are so funny.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you?
Oh, he's taunting
Rather
me, guys.
past your prime, perhaps.
He or she.
Let us see if you
whoever
can
the
do any
criminal
better
is.
this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting.
They never give me a chance to do
Ever
anything about
yours,
these preemptively.
ABC.
Like, by the time I show up, the person's already dead. I guess they're saying, like, I need to catch him.
Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The
Before he does it
murderer
again.
seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge.
The built-in
He will strike on
cabinets
30th in
this place
Churston.
are incredible.
We must warn Scotland Yard.
Let me see. I mean, this guy's office specify. Oh, I'm not paying any attention. What's the date? I honestly don't
By
know.
the way, Stings, what day is it?
Oh, it's over here.
Well, looking at the
August 30th.
calendar, it's the 30th.
Hey,
No time to lose. We must prepare
if
our
I had played
suitcases
this
for
last week,
Churston.
that probably would have
Mon
been
Dieu,
accurate.
it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Did I get more mail?
Miss Hastings tore the envelope.
Let me check out these. Whoops. Let me check out these cabinets. I will say this is a pretty swanky office. What is this guy? A private detective, or is he like a public detective? Those are really nice. You know what I want to do is put like a cushion, a custom cushion all on this, make it like a good place to read. That would be so badass. Get a couple cats in here, like a little electric fireplace over here. We do some good stuff in here. Okay, what is this glowing? What does it want me to do? Compare the new letter with the other letters from ABC. Oh. I gotta go to his desk to do that. The way this guy walks is so
It is not a good
infuriating, though. Okay. Well, I want to compare the... How do I compare...
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not so good at this
I
little
don't need you to read it again. I need to compare... White Horse Mansions and White Horse... Hey, speaking of which, guys, I just found out that there is a senator somewhere in the Northeast whose last name is Whitehouse. Senator Whitehouse. You think this guy's gonna ever run for president? Because, like, I don't know what party he's in or what he stands for, but I would vote for a man that is named Senator Whitehouse. Like, that just sounds like it was meant to be. That sounds preordained, you know, fate.
Poor Mr. Poirot.
How do I compare this to the other ones? Where are the other ones? I thought they were all on his desk.
It is not a good time.
It's not a good time. Okay, do you want me to call first?
Hello, chap. We received a new letter from ABC.
Is this a
the 10 o'clock
cordless
post.
telephone in 1935?
When?
In Cheston. Today.
Today?
I don't see any cord
I'll inform the
animation
population
here.
immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
The senator is foreshadowing himself, seriously. Any place with added cats as a design feature. Oh, any place is better with added cat. I agree. And I say that as generally a dog person. Like this, when you want to be cozy, you get a cat. Like,
It is not a good
when you
time.
want to constantly have to take things out to pee,
It is not a
you get a
good
dog.
time.
How do I compare the letters? I don't understand. Where were the other ones? Oh wait, why is he packing?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to
You
Chester
pack the
before the
suitcase
murder.
by having the office cats like knead it until it's flat and then lay on top of it to keep it warm until you leave. Yes, a cozy cat adventure dog. Actually, that is extremely accurate. That's extremely accurate. Point out that order is essential. I'm just gonna be a
Hastings,
dick.
order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Dogs are a lot of fun.
Okay,
They
okay.
are.
I'll let you pack them.
Especially you guys know with my group of friends, dogs
Or the same.
are
It
where the
really
party
is
is
a disgrace
at.
to leave your belongings in such a mess.
Because, like, honestly, 9 out of 10 social obligations I have are dog related. Dog people are very social, and I'm generally not very social. So, I should have gotten a cat.
Voila. It only took a minute.
Wow, this guy's really anal.
Poirot, you
As
were
long
right.
as the suitcase closes, that's all that matters, right? Like, who cares?
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train
That is
doesn't
good.
leave till
You know, it's kind of
11:45.
interesting to add that in. It's just
You see,
character development.
there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Cheston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have
Well,
very
let me
little
ask you
doubt
guys
about
this.
what we will find.
I also have a bunny, and I had a bunny before I had a dog. What does it say about me? What is a bunny person?
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Aww, he's killing tigers and stuff, guys. Jeez, that's really sad.
We've missed the 6:45 train, but we have plenty of time to catch the night train.
Ready to hop to things equals rabbit. Yeah, he doesn't even have the straps on his suitcase. Like I have a suitcase where you strap everything in place. Well, he looks like he's ready to go. Let's get out of here.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I will say my rabbit and I have anxiety in common. Like my rabbit, part of the reason we ended up getting a dog later was because I had a bunny when I was younger, and the bunny was very social, and I just wanted to get another one. So we we rehomed from somebody who could no longer keep her rabbit, and she said that he loved to cuddle, and he just was like super friendly, and he liked to be around people, because like not all bunnies are like that. So I was like, okay, so she says this is his personality, and it was not at all. I don't know if she force cuddled him so much that he started to hate people, but our little bunny does not like people. He has like extreme social anxiety.
Mon ami, it is a pleasure to be working with you again. I have missed you this
Poor
past few
thing.
years.
She also had a really big dog her boyfriend's dog that she let play with him.
It is not the right time.
They still want me to examine these letters, don't they? I don't know how to do it. she had this really big dog that she would let play with the bunny. And sometimes I wonder if that kind of traumatized him. Like, he just became scared of things bigger than him, or I don't know.
Right. Let us compare this new letter with the second one.
He's very sweet, though. I mean, like, once he warms up to you.
Let us examine this more closely.
My bunny's litter trained, though. Bunny's got a bad rap for pooping everywhere, but they can be litter trained just like a cat. When I was in 3rd grade, my teacher had a bunny as a class pet that roamed freely around the room. Oh no, the bunny wasn't potty trained? Yeesh. I will say, okay, so we found out after we got him that my husband's severely allergic to him. And I think it's more so the hay, because the bunnies eat a lot of hay, and I don't know if it's just because hay is essentially grass, but whenever he touches the bunny and then touches his face accidentally, he gets these big welts under his eyes. So he can't handle the bunny. Which, frankly, the bunny's probably happy about because he doesn't like to be picked up, so... Let's see. I gotta compare letters to prove this is the same typewriter.
Certain characters in the two letters may have seen.
Okay, so I know the I is one.
Yes,
the I is
this
kind of
I
weird.
is weird.
Okay.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Okay,
Yes.
I.
The I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
What other letters?
I
appear
have
on
to
both
find
these?
some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
A is tilted.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
It takes work and attention, but you can litter train rats too. I didn't realize that.
Right.
I
Let us
had
compare
mice
this
when I was
with
a
the
kid,
other
but
letter.
mice, they never really were allowed to leave their...
That's right. The
their
A characters
cages. I
in
had
the
one
two
of those
letters
badass
do
setups
indeed
when I
have
was
the
a kid,
same
where it was like
defects.
a cage with the colored
I have
tube
to find some
connected to
other
another
similar
cage,
defects to
with a colored
confirm my
tube that went
theory.
up and then connected to another cage. Like, I was big into mice when I was a child. I don't know. I think they're proving that the third letter is still the same guy, because he's now sent 3 of them, but it is kind of obnoxious because it's pretty obvious. And it looks like, okay, this backwards apostrophe, is that one of them?
Let us examine the characters in this word.
No, it's not that. Hold on. I mean,
Right.
I
Let us
thought it would
compare this
be-
with the other letter.
I thought it would be this backwards
No,
apostrophe.
I
but it's
already
not it.
established that.
Okay.
I have to find some other similar defects to
Oh, I cannot
confirm my
click through
theory.
his dialogue. His commentary is so annoying. What other letters look interesting? Let's see if you can do letters. Oh, the E looks a little bit high.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
Okay, let's find an E
Right.
over here.
Let us compare.
The E looks like it's offset a little bit.
I don't see anything in particular.
Really? I see
Let us
something.
look at another word.
The E's are higher than every other
Let
letter.
us examine the characters in this word.
Oh, okay, wait. The W. Okay, look, the W
The
is like,
W is not printed properly.
yeah, whatever he said. It's not printed
Right.
properly.
Let us compare this with the other.
Alright, come on. There's a W here.
Certain characters in the two letters.
Just all this dialogue.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do
Laurent
indeed
needs a
have the
partner
same
who tells him to
defects.
shut up. God, he really thinks out
My
loud a
theory
lot,
was
doesn't
right.
he?
These two letters were written
Can you
with the
imagine,
same
like, walking
typewriter.
into your boss's office and they're just examining papers on their desk, talking to themselves like that?
Let us now try and
Crazy.
get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Why does the murderer warn us so late? So we don't catch him! What? Why does he warn us so late? Are you saying he's doing it on an accident? He sent it to the wrong address. The letter arrived late because of an error in the address.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark
Or, I
shows
mean, he
that it
doesn't
was
want to be
sent
caught,
3 days
like,
ago.
or that.
However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Alright, can we leave?
Poirot,
Yeah.
the telephone. It must be Jap.
Go answer the phone.
I have some news from
Look
Churchton.
it's still cordless.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir
New
Carmichael
objective,
Clark.
answer the telephone.
The name is
That's
familiar
done.
to me.
Can check
He was
that
a
out.
famous
Yes,
throat
that's
specialist,
done.
one of the best in London. A wealthy man. He retired to Comeside, a
So they
beautiful
both
house by
have,
the
like,
sea.
throat issues,
collected
don't they? The
antiques.
first woman
Are
had,
you going
like,
there?
codeine,
Yes, let's meet on the
cough
train.
syrup or something. It had the opiates in it. And the second woman had some kind of throat thing, too. I don't know if this is related. I'm just pointing it out. Mission failed as Poirot needed to talk through every step. Oh my god, it's like he's in a timed thing and he's trying to get there before this guy murders somebody again. He's taking his sweet ass time. Sorry, I could have gotten here and prevented this, but
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark,
I got a
one of
little
the best throat
distracted by
specialists in
myself.
London. The body was still warm
I was having
when
a
we
very
found it.
riveting
If
conversation
we'd
with
been warned
myself.
earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
These things happen.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friend. I will come soon.
I'm gonna fix the... I feel like maybe I'm the one moving, but I feel like this keeps getting not centered. I guess it's not really that good of an angle anyway. I need a better place to put this. I don't... Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give up and leave it there. I don't really have a good place to put it. My monitor is balanced on a pile of books, half on a pile of books and half on a windowsill. So I have very limited options about where to put the camera. Like, whoops.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Alright, what do we got here? A wallet. Well, he wasn't being robbed. Or burgled. No, it would be robbed, wouldn't it? There we go.
Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
Got a pocket watch.
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
What's this? Some keys? Keys. Nice.
It is pointless.
What about keys is pointless? What? There's 3 of them.
It is pointless.
Okay. I guess.
A
All right.
signet ring. Very
Okay. Everything here is pointless, I guess. Jeez. There's a lot more blood at this crime scene. Oh, God, a
And
lot
maybe
more.
the guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
Yikes. Alright,
Sir
what's going on here?
Carmichael's throat
His
was
throat
cut. It's a clean incision. A professional murder.
He's no rookie, guys. This is like his 3rd murder. He's on the
Apart
letter
from the
C
wound to the
now.
throat, the body isn't touched. No cuts, no bruises.
No marks of self-defense here. What else am I looking for?
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area. which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Such a mess. Poirot cleans it up before investigating. Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Contaminate the whole thing. I'm just not seeing this bird, guys. Let's go investigate.
This place
Let's
is
look at
very
it.
calming.
Oh my god. Cool. What's this? Oh, there's a rabbit hole. Aw. There's bunnies around here.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Look at this 2D drawn bird. That's so funny. Okay, what else do I have to do here? Examine. I'm not done examining the crime scene. You want me to look at this bush? Hey, wait!
The body
Wasn't
is just
that
in front of a
seagull
bush.
at the beach
One
murder
of the
scene
only
too?
bushes in the surrounding
I
area.
mean, the only two things in common so far are the seagull and the seagull. Coco, I thought the same thing, but I was not gonna say it. I was not gonna say it.
The
Thank you for saying
vegetation
it for
behind
me.
the bush has been trampled.
Let
us now try
I swear
and
a
get
little
our
bit,
brain
but I try
cells
to
to
not
work.
be totally gross. What was he? Okay, Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed. Okay, Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush.
Sir Carmichael
Again,
had his back to
indicating
the
that
bush when the
seagull is
killer
a
cut
prime
his throat from
suspect.
behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain
Yes, sorry,
cells
I
to
missed
work.
your guys' chat. Great minds think alike, right? Did he see his murder? Well, if his back was to the thing, no. Whoa. Okay. Died without seeing who struck him, but I bet you as his ghost rose from his body, he saw who it was.
Have you finished, Poirot?
What we need is
Chief Inspector, many questions
that
remain
ghost from the
unanswered, but I am
Blackwell
certain of one
legacy.
thing.
The murder was carefully planned. He was
The
hiding
killer
in a
has
bush.
prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Was there a second gull and the grassy knoll? Is that what's going on? There was one gull in the grassy knoll, and then there was another seagull sharpshooting from a window or something. Question the victim's brother. Okay, so do I need to go somewhere for that? Oh, isn't that ironic? The victim was a retired doctor specializing in throat and lung conditions, and he had his throat slit. Okay, so in order to talk to the brother, I have to leave, don't I? I don't see. Look, there's another. They're all over the place. Why is it so hard for me to leave? Okay.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
A clean incision,
Nice to meet you,
exactly
Mr.
like what a
Poirot.
bird beak might
Would you
do.
like some tea?
Have you guys seen the
No,
birds?
thank you, mademoiselle.
Or the bird?
I
Is
find
it
it hard to
plural?
digest.
The old Hitchcock movie. We weren't terrified of birds before.
It is not the right time.
It's not the right time to look at them. Okay. Which one is the brother? I'm a little bit confused.
There is something very viril about him.
What am I zooming in on? Somewhere on his face.
There is something very viril about him.
Why? If I'm supposed to be observing that this guy has a tanned complexion, why is it so picky about where I hover? Like his whole face is tan. It should just. Gosh.
There is something very viril about him.
I saw it on. It kind of zoomed over here somewhere. Oh my gosh. I want to know what he's doing with his hands here, but it won't let me zoom on.
There is something very viril about him.
This is so weird. I don't like this mechanic for the observation. Broad shoulders. Wow. What an observation. They don't even look particularly broad to me. He actually looks quite tall and narrow, doesn't he? Like his face looks tall and narrow. What the hell am I supposed to zoom on? Okay, it doesn't look like it's anything down here. Okay. No, I already did that. His hairline? Do I make fun of his receding hairline?
There is something very viril about him.
What? Okay, I'm about to ask for a hint just because I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to zoom this. Shoulders are not even broad. Okay, hold on. There's a hint thing.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer.
Well-fastened necktie. How many times did I hover over that area? Whatevs. Who is this guy?
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking.
And who's this lady?
There is something elegant about her.
Who is she? I'm so confused. Understated makeup, guys. Look at this. I don't know that I would call this understated compared to every other female character we've spoken to in this game. She has like gray eyeshadow and severe
She's
eyeliner.
focused on a cup. Let us take advantage of this to observe her more closely. She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Okay. So, let's
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Oh my god, hold on, you guys are laughing and I gotta scroll up. Understated meaning like she has very kind of minimal makeup. Very, I don't know, just, yeah, like just minimal. Subtle, that's a good word. Thank you, Anxiety. He seems very pointy, almost like a seagull. Yes. The evidence is all coming together, guys.
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his...
Okay, you don't want to talk because you're blowing on your tea.
My
like
brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
His brother's wife. Okay. So this is the brother of the dead man.
I insist, Mr. Clark.
I kind of like. I don't
Please
know if you
allow
guys
me
can
to
see
remind
this
you that
animation
this
of
is a
the
murder
sun coming
inquiry.
through the window here.
Unfortunately,
It's
she is
very nice.
much too ill. She doesn't even know her husband is dead. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
I'm forever unhappy with this camera. He's perched on the chair. Oh my god. This game is like more funny than it realizes. What his favorite book is, why would that be relevant at all?
Was it a dark night?
It was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
That's it? That's all we get out of him?
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Oh, let me help. I will ask her intrusive questions while I help.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Birdman. Where are my French fries? These damn seagulls.
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum.
If the seagulls did it, you think they'll hire Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, to defend them? Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger.
Oh
I think
boy.
I've already seen this motif somewhere.
I don't recall seeing them anywhere, so I'm gonna have to back out.
The
Let's see.
cardinal points. This book could maybe help me.
Each cardinal point is
Each
associated
cardinal
with one
point is
animal
associated
and one
with
color.
one animal and one color.
Oh, he's reading
In
it
the
for
middle
me,
sits the
sorry.
impaled
I got
dragon,
ahead of him.
and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Okay. So that's helpful, but where he says I already saw these animals somewhere, but I don't recall. Wow. Okay. I can't click on this book. Okay, so let's do the colors here. How does this work? What on earth is this? Red. I've already forgotten. Red, blue, white, black. There we go. Set all the animals face in, right? Like, how... These animals don't really look like they have an in or an out. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on, I don't know what corner the animals go in. Do I have everything I need in this specific area? Because I'm not sure I do. Otherwise, I can brute force it and just... Hold on. What are the little dots on there? In the middle sits the Imperial Dragon. Out of respect, all others are turned towards him.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
As on what table? I'm gonna put all the dots towards the middle.
I think I heard a bang.
I don't have all
Is
the
this
info
couple?
yet. Well, I didn't need all the info because I'm
This
so
is
good.
interesting.
Honestly, I don't know where I was supposed to see that. Usually these puzzles where you zoom in seem to be self-contained. Like you don't have to reference anything outside of it. But I guess I just got lucky.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex.
You guys
To
and your
Sir
bird pun.
Carmichael Clark,
I cannot. I
MD,
literally cannot
Conside
keep up.
Cheston,
I have to
Devon.
scroll up.
Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank.
I mean, they put dots on the little things. So
Lady
it
Clark,
kind of
your
looks
wife is
nice and
suffering from a
symmetric that way.
generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect
okay, so
anything
Lady
like
Clark
that
has
in the first
cancer,
exams.
terminal cancer.
But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt.
I estimate that Lady Clark's
I estimate
life
that Lady
expectancy-
Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case.
This was on
So I
January
advise
5th.
you
It
to
is
keep
now
her at
August
home and
30th.
provide her with as much
Just
morphine as
FYI.
required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Interesting. Okay.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
No, the crime weapon's not here because it's missing. You see this last row where there's no weapon?
Here's Miss Gray.
Whatever, it's ceremonial, guys. They wouldn't use that to actually
Sorry to
kill
keep you
someone.
waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
Why did I get eagle points for that? I didn't even do anything. This game is so weird.
Just a minute, please, Mr. Poirot.
Seriously? Okay.
She appears to be very flustered.
Look at her, what did they call it? This understated makeup is like bleeding all down her face. This is... Ooh, those fingers, man, they look flat.
Just a minute, please, Mr. Poirot.
What am I supposed to zoom on? Wow, can you guys hear this corgi? Yeesh, he's loud. He's playing out there. It's his play bark. You guys are so punny. I love a good pun. I love a good
Just
play
a
on
minute,
words.
please, Mr.
Wow, what
Poirot.
am I supposed to zoom in on here?
She's
Her
unable
quick
to hide
breath
her
by zooming in
emotion,
on her
and
chest.
her makeup has been
Okay.
disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Ooh, who was she making out with?
Here? Teapot with Black Dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th
Understated dripping
century.
makeup.
It is a rare piece with unusual
Severely
colours.
understated.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
No, she doesn't. She read the
Acquired
book.
while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
Wow, okay. Ask if he gave her gifts. Ask if she was embarrassed to be at the service of an elderly man. Wow. Okay. Ask what her relationship... Yeah, what's your relationship with your employer?
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers
She
hanging
really
around
is
in the
breathing
past few
hard,
days?
guys. Look at that.
No,
It's like stretching.
nobody has been near Comside.
Was she kissed on her eyeball? She looks like she's been quite slobbered on, I will say. It's a pretty slobbery makeout sesh.
What were you doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
Okay.
Am I right
You two hooking
thinking
up?
that something is going on between you and Franklin?
How dare you ask me such a question?
Accuse her of kissing Franklin or ask her for confirmation that she... I'm gonna accuse her.
You? How do you dare
She's-
kiss your good friend in the house of a dead man?
Mr. Poirot, you are behaving despicably.
Oops. I pissed her off, I think.
Miss Gray, if I may be so bold, please do not take offense. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
She's doing like yoga breathing.
Yes,
She's
I
like
understand.
full body.
I must rest. Please excuse me.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey
I
at the
knew
foot
it.
of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
Weird.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did
How would you be able to
Carmichael
tell
not
it's their
defend
first
hemself?
kiss?
He appeared to have
I mean,
been
maybe the
active
way he
and
got
strong.
slobber up in her eyes,
The
maybe.
murderer did
It was
not
his
give
first
him a
kiss
chance.
in general.
Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
He saw it while flying over. I don't know, maybe the thought of murder
Sir
gets
Clark
him all
is
excited
taking
or
his
something.
customary walk. Our
Weird.
killer is hiding behind a bush.
Oh, we got to this reenactment really fast. No, his back was to the bush, so I have to wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Stab, 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 stab! It's his back to the attack. I'm just gonna attack him
Sir
now.
Clark sees a shadow.
Oh no, he caught me!
No, Sir Clark was attacked by surprise. He could not see his
I'm the worst
assailant.
murderer
Let
ever.
us think again, mon cher. Sir Clark is
Okay,
taking
let's
his
try again.
customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Wait for it. Wait
The
for
old
it.
man walks quietly along the gravel path.
He then passes the bush and continues on his way to the house.
I was supposed to admire him? Why can't I admire him while I'm waiting?
No, Sir Clark used to gaze at the sea. Let us think again.
Oh, I'm supposed to control the victim and make him admire the ocean? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
God, talk about trial and error. Okay, wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Dude, anxiety ridden, you are on fire. Okay, so
Then he
apparently
turns
I'm
towards the
supposed to
sea
make
to
I
gaze at
control
it.
the victim while I murder him. God, okay. Let me ambush him! Ambush him from the left or from the right? Well, I'm to the left of him. So I would be attacking from the left. I don't understand.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side. He walks over the gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clark,
That's
who
so
turns
stupid!
around.
Why would he do that? I'm sorry.
Sir Clark was attacked
God,
by
I'm so bad at
surprise.
this.
He could not see his
Okay, I
assailant.
gotta attack him from the
Let us
right.
think again, mon cher.
The descriptions of this are so weird. Okay.
Sir Clark
This is
is
the last
taking his
time.
customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
I'm confident this time. I think I'm gonna kill him. Wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Now I control the victim and make him admire the ocean.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
There we go. Okay. Now I come at him from the right. Even though I am standing to the left of him.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
There we go. Woo! We killed him!
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving.
And the crowd goes wild. Yeah! What's the seagull?
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Okay, we did it. Now, I was told this game is called ABC Murders, and that was Murder C. So, are there more? Do we get up to D? Oh, shit. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Oh, look, his initials are ABC. The rabbit hole served absolutely no purpose other than to frame the rabbits.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that.
Wait, what?
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
Does she not see the blood
My
all over his
apologies, my throat is
chest?
burning, and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
What, is this the end of the game? I'm just gonna say I did pay $15 for this game, and this has seemed kind of short. If that was the end.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings.
Bitch,
Intellect
she's
is not
blind.
everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask
a
you to
red
help me tidy up the room and bring some
rabbit
chairs.
thing.
Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a
Well, if you think
fascinating
about what
woman,
would eat
n'est-ce
a
pas?
red herring, you would probably
Oh,
be
come on,
a
Poirot.
seagull.
I'm a married man. Miss Grey
I'm
has
just
already
saying.
been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot,
I mean,
our
maybe
guest
this
will
guy
be
is
here
in
soon. We
cahoots
must
with the
prepare
Gauls.
ourselves.
Maybe the Gauls hired him as a hitman. Maybe there's a Gaul mafia to be uncovered.
I
Just
should
saying,
take advantage
I'm
of the
asking
silence to examine
questions.
them.
I have an open mind. I don't want to rush to judgment. This is a serious issue. You just obtained a modifiable object. To use this, select the object in your inventory and click on the icon. It is only available if a modification is possible. Okay. This does not seem like end game. I'm getting new mechanics, so this can't be the end. Okay. I took apart the pen. What? I got the spring. Okay. That's all I'm supposed to do. I got a second spring out of it. Cool. Okay. I don't know why. What's the point of this? Observe everybody. That's what I'm supposed to do next. What's this? Do I have new? It says I had new information here. I don't see anything weird. Okay. The Gold Mafia, they should never be mentioned out loud. Because they hear all. Oh shit, I'm on the list. I'm on the list now. Okay, can I look at you? Okay. What am I supposed to be observing? I don't have my glasses thing. I have a glasses icon. Oh god, I smell skunk. Oh god, that is really strong. What am I supposed to be looking at? Look how heavy she's still breathing. It's like she ran over here. What am I clicking on? I don't understand. Usually observations are the zoom thing. I don't really know what's going on. I cannot click on anything. What do I do with this spring? Do I just spring it at him? Do I just throw it at him? See, this here, this is understated makeup. This is not understated. That's like a smoky eye. Honestly though, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be clicking. Hastings will understand I had to take his gift apart to help the investigation. What? What? What am I doing? Go back to the main menu and continue the game. It's a bug. Oh my god, no! Wait, okay, this game is auto-saving. So... Wait, okay, hold on. I don't want to screw this up. So do I hit quit to go back to the main menu and it should be auto-saved? Oh my gosh, it's a bug. That's so weird. Oh, I'm stressing. I'm scared to quit. Do I quit? Do I quit? Do I hit quit? Oh, I don't want to lose progress. It's supposed to be auto-saving whenever the mustache rotates. So... it's a bug. Quit, quit. Gosh darn it! No! I hope that doesn't set us back. That's so weird. I guess the bug is that I wasn't able to zoom in. Oh, I said I was 51% of the way through the game. Awesome. So maybe we'll get up to like F. We'll get up to letter F. Okay, so now when I try to click on it. Oh, okay. There we go.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
There we go. Okay, so, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the tip, Coco.
Donald is always on edge.
He's always on edge. Again, the dark circles could be genetic. I don't know why we're judging it. He cut himself shaving. Maybe he's just clumsy. What am I zooming in on here?
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
God, okay. Just saying, some of this is not very intuitive.
She appears
I
to
just
have taken more
hover
care
until
with her
it tells me-
appearance than the last time.
Until it tells me I want something good.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her
Not
eye.
out of the corner of her eye. Her
Did she
whole
make herself
face
beautiful
is
for him?
turned staring at him. Like, that's not subtle. Out of the corner of her eye. She... Okay, if you say so. This is so uncomfortable, guys. In real life, like, everyone is sitting here grieving, and he's
The
just,
song
like,
says,
closely looking at
sometimes
him.
I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this
song
blonde is
says
an
that?
angel.
I don't know that song. She's still breathing hard.
The song says,
Bit of breathing.
sometimes I
Is that it? I don't have to look at anything else? Okay.
sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde.
Sometimes you
That's
feel like a
what the song
brunette,
says.
sometimes you don't. Almond joys have blondes, mounds don't. I observed everyone. Now what? What? No, now what? No, what do I do? What does it say? Observe everybody. I did that. Oh, I observed this guy. Who's this? The brother of the third guy?
I hope to concentrate on my... I hope to concentrate...
Ooh, is it doing the bug again? Oh, there we go.
Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
Cannot relate. I'm not a traveler.
I wish to
That's
thank
it.
you all for coming.
I'm done staring, guys. Let's
I
get this
wanted
meeting
to bring
started.
everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
She really is. She's like this, wringing out the tears of her, whatever the... There's nothing in her hands, is there? I assumed she had a handkerchief, but I guess not. Ask Megan the reason for this meeting. That sounds like a dick move. Tell Megan not to be in such a hurry. I'm gonna ask her.
You are an intelligent woman, Mademoiselle Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my intentions.
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am
She's
convinced
the
of it.
queen of understated makeup.
What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
I bet
Tout
you if
à
we
fait.
stare
He
at
did
their
not
eyes
get to
long
Bexhill
enough, we
at
can search
midnight in
their
order to
memories
strangle
too,
a
like
young girl
observe
whose
them.
name by chance starts with B.
Must we go into that?
Get a grip on yourself.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but
Plus
I
one
don't
ego
remember
point.
anything else. Nothing I haven't already
God,
said.
I kind of like that this game
And you,
incentivizes
Mademoiselle
being an
Barnard, did your
asshole.
sister say she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Putting heads together is how they kiss. Oh, dude. We're gonna have like an orgy kissy going on. Just a second. Hold on. Let's get all the talkie-talkie out of the way.
Allons, surely sisters have no secrets.
She never spoke about any of that to me. Do you believe me or do I have to repeat myself? Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you
His
talk about
mustache
with your
gets
sister?
all disheveled.
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair.
We already knew this.
The day
This
it
is-
happened.
Oh God, she already
She
went
was
through this.
crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile.
We do.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ah. Oh my God. Letter signed ABC. Is the killer clever? Is the killer sure of himself? No. Weird. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Is the killer a seducer? Yes. He is. Very seductive. Does the killer like trains? I feel like we've made that clear. Is he impulsive? No, I don't think he is. Anxiety-ridden. Are you a detective? Do you have experience in this? I don't know if that's the definition
So,
of
ladies and
generous I
gentlemen,
would
we
use.
can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal
I
that
got
people
you,
helping
girl.
with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle,
God,
I may
this
not be rich, but
broad
my brother left a
football
fortune which will
player.
be mine.
Broad
Mr. Clark,
shoulders,
that's
yeah,
very
I-
generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so
Alright,
she'll
we
not
gotta
be
go
too
see
drowsy.
The third victim's wife.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
I got a Steam achievement
Really?
called Michi
Hastings,
Mustache.
I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the
Nice.
victims.
I have no idea
Now
what
it is
that
time
means.
for us to use our grey matter.
Oh, it's time to use our gray cells again.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What do the victims have in common? They're all women. No, they're not all women. ABC. Okay, we do have this connection with the cough medicine stuff. Is that on here? All the victims suffered from throat afflictions. I thought he was just a
The first
throat
victim
doctor. I
suffered
didn't
from
know he had
bad
a throat
throat,
affliction.
and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim,
Yeah.
Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Justin.
I will do it myself, mon
Are you
ami.
guys talking about the
You
big
must
group
remain in London
conversation?
just in case ABC sends us another letter.
As far as
Very
I can
well,
tell,
as
the
you
only thing
wish.
that happened is essentially we got everyone to agree to help investigate it, and then we're all traveling somewhere, and we had to pay for the one girl's ticket or something.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I have to take Miss
Achievement
Gray to the
unlocked.
station
Curve
to see our
and
lawyer in
swoop
Torquay.
mustache. I'm getting a lot of achievements that are called different kinds of mustache. Hold on. I'm gonna go get some water and check on my doggy. I might bring him in here too. I will be back in like 3 minutes. Is 3 minutes good? Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm back. There's a corgi in the house. I don't think you guys will be able to see him though, because he's so low to the ground and my camera is aimed up a little bit. Hi, baby. Want to say hi, sis? Come here. Oh, my big loaf of bread. It's my baby. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Sometimes. Sometimes he's a good boy. Sometimes he's a troll. Thank you. Here, I'll put you down. Alright. Ugh. Slobber on my face, guys. My makeup is gonna look all runny. Licked my eye. Okay. Who's Thora again? Ask if Thora's going on holiday or leaving her job. It's a little presumptive to assume she's leaving her job.
Are you going on holiday, mademoiselle?
Vacation.
Not exactly, Mr. Poirot.
Oh
Miss
my
Grey
god, there's
very
a
kindly
Sheba?
stayed with me to settle my brother's
Is there a
affairs.
Sheba thing
But naturally,
too?
she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
Hold on, what do I type? Do I
I'll
type
be
Sheba?
absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's
How
to
did you-
ensure
how
that
did
the
you get
dose
that
of medicine
emote?
doesn't make our patient
That's so
drowsy.
cute.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
I hope my makeup isn't too messed up. It will be because I'm actually allergic to him, so my eyes will probably start watering pretty soon. No, baby, you wanted to come in here. You're not whining to get
It
out.
is not the right time.
It's not the right time to snoop through their stuff. What is this?
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Oh, that's one where you have to like sub to somebody. That's so cute. Super cute. So cute. So cute. Okay. What else? What else am I supposed
April 9.
do I look at its teeth? Do I look at its teeth? What else am I supposed to look at here?
April.
Yeah. Thora Grey was Sir Carmichael Clark's assistant. She cares for Lady Clark. Okay, that's why. I don't. Okay, I don't know if this is a bug
April.
again or what, but I don't see anything else to do. I'm just gonna go upstairs and talk to the lady. A man who kisses like a dog. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, look at this poor lady. Oh my god. This is sad. I bet you I can get ego points if I look in her mirror.
This poor woman is very ill.
This is horrific. I don't like this, guys. This is upsetting. This is a little too real. What else am I supposed to look at? Please, just let me get this over. The medicine? Over here? Okay.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
Okay. Can I look in your mirror?
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Wait, you said she wasn't wanting to talk. Okay.
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
She's
Have you
typing on an
seen the
imaginary
nurse?
keyboard.
She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
I am aware of enough Michael J. Fox jokes to make at this moment, but I don't feel right doing it. Answer the telephone. What? Where? Do I have to go back downstairs? I don't see a phone up here. Shit, I have to go back downstairs. Oh, there's something on the floor. Hold on. What's this on the floor?
Lady Clark is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering.
How did that become my
Lady Clark is
responsibility?
in pain.
I don't want to dose out morphine to this woman. What if I fuck it up? Shh. There's the phone.
The Clark residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you.
Wow,
That's
I am
very
in no
kind of
way
you.
trained or
You'll
qualified to
find the
be
skeleton
administering
key to open the
morphine.
medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Wow, okay, I will say it is kind of, it is somewhat realistic for the fact that
Lady
people
Clark is
did
in
not take
pain.
morphine seriously
I have
back
to give
then.
her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering.
Okay, I guess. You guys are like flabbergasted. I am quite uncomfortable myself, and I don't like needles, so I hope this is not realistic at all. What am I supposed to do here?
Lady Clark is in pain.
Okay, where's her? Is it over here? I'm gonna be upset if this is too realistic. Like honestly, it's gonna upset me.
Lady
what am I
Clark
doing
is in
here?
pain.
Is it over here?
It's closed.
It's locked.
It's closed.
Okay. I'm getting a little nervous.
Lady Clark.
Okay, I need to find a key. Didn't he say there was a key somewhere downstairs or something? I wasn't paying attention. Find the skeleton key.
Lady Clark is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine.
I know that, but I'm looking for the key to
Lady
unlock
Clark
the
is in
morphine.
pain. I have
Okay,
to
maybe
get.
it's downstairs. Let me go back downstairs. God. It's too much pressure. Is it over here?
Lady Clark is in pain.
Is he gonna repeat that? Everything I click on, just trying to find the stupid thing?
It is not the right time.
It is not the right time. She's in too much pain. Where am I supposed to find this then?
Lady Clark is in pain.
I honestly feel the sense of urgency that she is in a lot of pain. I'm stressing out. Where is the stupid key? Oh, I just look at myself in the mirror and get more ego points. Plus 3 ego points. Where
Lady
is the
Clark
key?
is in pain.
I don't know, guys. I can't... Is this... I have a feeling she might be due for a dose. Like, is she, like, in a lot of pain right now? Or can I just, like, keep wandering around?
Lady Clark is in pain.
My God. Where is the stupid key? Find the skeleton key. Where... If I was a key, where would I be? Like, in a drawer or something.
I
Pick
do
up
not
the
need.
phone.
It is
Can I
not the
call
right
someone
time.
else to come do this? I don't feel comfortable. Can I... What on earth?
Lady Clark is in.
Is the key up here? I know I only got one of 2 observations here. Oh my God.
Here is the skeleton key.
That's why I keep my morphine key, you guys. And the plaque on my taxidermied bobcat head. That's where I keep my morphine key. Where do you guys keep your morphine keys? Let's take a poll. Oh my God, were you guys actually paying attention? I'm so
It's
sorry.
closed.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry. I was just wandering around.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now.
Oh, thank God we didn't have to see it.
Thank you for
Okay.
your help.
You asked for me, chère madame.
You keep your key in your mouth
Yes.
too.
Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said
Headphones
that?
are so uncomfortable.
The people who
I
live
have to
here.
use my hair
Your
as like a
brother-in-law,
cushion.
Miss Gray.
Miss
Henry, do
Gray.
not scratch at the door.
I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh,
Lean. Yeah. She wants me to see what the nurse is up to. Wake up Lady Clark and continue questioning her.
She's sleeping. I must find a
Uh,
way to wake her up gently.
I have to find a way to wake her up gently. Here's a radio. You want to dance? Let's dance.
This couple appears to be having fun.
What's this? Radiant.
Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Can I use the radio?
Lady Clark and Sir
I
Carmichael
know.
were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Stab her with the needle again. That sounds good. That sounds good. Can I go get some more drugs? Lady, you ready for your next fix?
I've finished with this subject.
You finished with it. Okay. What's
This
this?
subject would probably be useful to me.
What is this object? A bronze comb. Do I stab her with the comb? No. Throw the spring at her face? No. Yeah, CJ, that's one of my
Lady
complaints
Clark
with
and
this
Sir
game.
Carmichael were very happy, but they did not
The
have
hovering
any children.
issue. So, like, I hovered on the radio and it was referring to the picture next to it. Okay, I can't do anything over there. I would think a gentle way to wake somebody up is to play the radio softly. But I guess that's not the solution they want. So,
I
let's
must
look around.
find a way to...
Can I look at this chest yet?
It is not the right time.
It's not the right time. I'll look at it later. Can I go in this door?
I must find a way...
Can I grab a hat? No.
I must find a way to wake her
Shine,
up gently.
shine the light from the window off the comb into her eyes.
I must find a way to
You
wake her
guys
up
are so
gently.
creative. Oh my god. Alright, I'll go back upstairs. I can just gently stroke her hair with the comb while she sleeps. That sounds nice and creepy. Can I, where can I, let's see. No, like I can't,
She's sleeping.
I know that.
I must find a way to wake her up gently.
I know. I like the floor in here, guys. This herringbone pattern. It's kind of nice. Okay, I actually did try to shine the light off the comb, but it's not working. Oh my god. What is this on the floor? Why can I not ever pick it up? What is this?
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Okay, well now I can. What is this? It's two, there's two of them. These look like the things in a music box. The little, you know, the little fingers, and then the spool spins and like plucks the little... These look like music box things. Take the lion's head down and leave it in her lap. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Can I look at our nightstand? Okay, apparently this is an entirely
This
another
subject would
object.
probably be useful to me.
I have 3 combs. What do I do with them? What is this object here? This looks like a music box. It is a music box! Oh my god. Okay. Can I spin this? Okay.
The mechanism appears to be broken.
Oh. It's broken. I bet that's what I need the spring for, huh? Somewhere. I'm gonna use the spring. I opened it from the hinge? Okay. Well, hey, I actually was right about identifying what this was. I don't know if they mentioned it was a music box earlier, but I swear I didn't see. Run through the room with the curtain over your head, yelling, "Woo!" Pretend you're a ghost haunting her. Pretend you're the ghost of her recently murdered husband, delivering a very important message. Oh god, we're so mean.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
Why would he be mad? Come on, bro.
This part appears to be working.
Okay, so do I zoom out and then spin the thing here? Can I spin it? There we go. I got 10 ego points. I legit feel so bad watching this lady suffer, though. This is pretty uncomfortable for me, so I'm glad we can find some humor in it, because I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes. Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her.
It's a reverse
But for me, she was
lullaby.
nothing
You
but
see,
a
when you
hypocrite.
play the music box backwards, it wakes you up. When you play it forwards, it's a lullaby. That's why I spun it this way instead of that way.
You're probably right, madame.
You have seen through her. I'm so pleased that I've convinced you.
Remind her that Thora is an orphan. Okay.
You are very harsh. Do not forget that the girl is an orphan.
Yes, and she used the fact to get around men.
It's like when you play...
Take
What album is
Franklin.
it you play backwards?
He's fallen for her sweet talking charms. Oh, he's a lovely boy, very plucky and sure
I
of
can't remember which
himself.
album it is, but you play it
But
backwards and it
so
says Paul is dead.
naive.
Is that the White Album?
Oh, when it comes to women.
I'm not paying attention at all to what she's saying. I don't know why I'm now trying to convince. I guess I should say it wasn't Thora because it's probably not. I was just
Franklin
being a
really
troll.
idealized Miss Grey.
Absolutely.
It is. It's the White
It's
Album.
so good to see that you all agree with me.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
See that music box when you play
Outwardly.
backwards, it whispers.
But she's
"Carmichael's
hiding
dead."
something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
He
would be
had
best
to
to
try
leave
and
her
I
to
saw
sleep
the
now.
difference. Shit.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Okay. They should really have a telephone on every floor, but... Alright. Guess this is 1935.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Have skills.
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans, mine old ladies that have the maladies.
What?
Poirot,
What
are
the
you
fuck does that
mocking me?
mean?
No
I got
ill
a trophy
intended,
for the
rest assured.
Einstein mustache.
À bientôt, mon ami.
These Steam achievements, guys. I'm gonna have to show you the Steam achievements at the end. They're just all different, like, eras and styles of mustaches. Okay, what the hell happened? It inspects. Okay, so can I finally look at this stuff?
How am I going to open this trunk? Let us examine it.
Alright, let's examine it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's numbers. There's 4 numbers. Anything. Okay, what's over here? What's this? What are these stickers? 1927. Back away. Let's assume that the 1 4-digit number that's on here also happens to be the combo. 19. Zoom all the way out and then go back here. 2, 7. Okay.
Leaving the
That
code on
was
the
easy,
trunk.
but
What a strange character Franklin is.
Alright, so we got photos here with numbers 31. Do these change? Oh, they do. Extremely slowly. 31, this is 7. Oh man, this is extremely slow. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna back out. God, I didn't mean to back out that far. I can change the time. Woo-hoo. Okay. Over the numbers, oh my god, it zooms all the way out. I hate that. Okay. This says 28. This is how the number. This is, oh, wait, hold on. No. Oh my god, this is awful. Scroll up. That's the colon. So that's the colon and the time. Jesus Christ. Zooming is making me so sick. So I'm assuming the first one was the 7, and then we have a colon, and then we have 20. So that's 720. I probably have to set this though in the right place. Up. It was up. 720. Hey, I was pretty close.
So, what is this sound?
I tried 420. That was my first one.
I should be able to open the trunk now.
Oh, sorry. I should be able to open the trunk now. Okay. How? I'm trying. There we go.
There we are.
What?
A
Oops.
pile of books, including one about dragons. Nothing interesting.
I bet they are interesting, because why else would they be under lock and key? Okay, here's the drawer. What's in here? Nothing! There's nothing in this drawer. Go back in. How do I... Okay. What are you chewing on, Harry? Hey. Hey, dog. Come here. This is your toy right here. Come here. You're chewing your own toy. Right there. Sneaky toy? want your snake? Do you want your snake? I seriously get motion sick from just the way this thing zooms in and out. Okay.
Why has
Done.
Franklin put an Allen
Allen
key inside his
keys.
trunk?
Okay. What's in here? What's in here? Ooh, the good stuff.
Whiskey and other good
But there's no white
whiskey and
horse
other
or
good
whatever.
quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
These box no longer holds any mystery for me.
Whiskey and other good quality
Alright.
drinks.
Okay, alright. I
Whiskey and
can't
other
take
good.
the whiskey, I know. I got it. It's fine. What does this do? Does this do anything? Is this related to the Allen wrench?
An Allen key.
Okay. What are the shapes here? There's a triangle one. I need the triangle. I need this one here. Oh, okay. Wait, what? No. No. I need the last one. Okay. Okay, now use this on this. What?
An Allen key.
Oh crap.
It can be used in 5 positions.
How? Oh shoot. Okay, wait. Leave that there. Drag onto here. There we go. Oh boy.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Welcome back, Coco. Did you catch us? We found the whiskey stash. I was like, too bad Coco's not here. Okay, we took
Another
that one
screw.
out. There's another one over here. Ugh. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click on it. Gosh darn it. Oh
An
no.
Allen key.
God. This is the worst. It's so clunky. Okay, I need the first one down. Okay, back away. Click and drag. There we go. Dude, I want a piece of furniture like this custom built for my house so I can
This
just leave
engraving
my
is not very
inheritance
easy
like
to
this.
understand. I need to sort it
Oh,
out.
this better not be like that rose puzzle in the first chapter, because I will flip. That thing's freaking hard. Okay. This turns. Oh gosh. Great. This must go up here. This must go there. Wait.
It is blocked.
Center one does not
It is
turn. Hold on.
blocked.
I gotta figure out where the first ring goes. Is that? No, it doesn't look right. There, okay. So this goes here. No. Oh crap. Hold on. Okay. We're getting there, hold on.
Franklin
There we
must
go.
really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk. I think I heard the panel above release.
Potent portable potables. Is this Jeopardy now? Do we have a potpourri category too? What did this do? What did this do for me? Did this unlock something? Oh my god, that zoom! Jesus. Okay.
A
Oh,
signet
this
ring.
is the same ring that was on the
A
dead
signet
guy.
ring with a code written on it.
1587.
1587. It may be
Okay,
useful
you
to
guys
me.
remember that in case I forget. 1587. Was that it? That's it? That's all I needed? Okay. Let's go over here. Rummage through this stuff. Oh, I'm in a whole other room. Okay, that works too. I just wanted to look in that cabinet.
The door is locked.
Key?
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients.
Ooh.
Let us study them
HIPAA
closely and see if
violation
there are
upcoming.
any familiar names.
86753.
No test on the records from A to D. No known names. Disappointing.
The dog wants out of this room so
No
badly,
test on
which
the
is
records from A
stupid
to D.
because
They've
one,
been handled recently.
I'm more fun to be around. Two,
No
the
known
air
names.
conditioning is only on in this room,
Disappointing.
and he has a fur coat. So this should be the more comfortable room, but he doesn't want to be with me.
No test on the
Yeah, I
records
see
from
how
A
it
to
is.
D. They've been handled recently. No known names. Disappointing.
What else am I supposed to look at here? I don't get it. I've looked at
Lots
here.
of dust.
Oh.
The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No known names. Disappointing.
The dog knows that Lady Clark is in pain. What?
I see some
I've already done
papers
this,
that were
didn't I?
not there the first time I visited.
Well, it's a good thing I clicked on this again because it's changed. What the hell? There's more stuff here.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute,
No,
201
I already
Dusk
read
Road,
this.
Brighton, Sussex.
Hold on. No, I already
Lady
saw
Clark,
no,
your
stop
wife-
reading. I already saw
I estimate that Lady
Jesus.
Clark's life expectancy is...
Okay. What is it? This is the new one.
Valuers report property. Building land located in
Can I open this?
Court and Brunskill.
That's
The name is
weird.
familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
Wow, he has a good memory. I didn't remember. What's the third thing? I still feel like
These
the missing
daggers are
weapon
only
should be...
ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
He already said that, but I still think that the missing dagger should be indicative of something.
Order and method above all. Let us finish examining the mansion while no one is around. Order and method above...
Okay. Can I look in this?
Sir
shiny
Carmichael's collection could rise.
cabinet? No. Okay, let's go on the side of the room. See what's over his old... What's his book? Comside's private collection purchases... since
Comside's
1920.
private collection. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
Dang. If you're rich enough to have a collection that requires its own book, like, you pretty rich.
There are
I
some
say
very
for all the knives
valuable
in the wall
objects
just
here.
to be safe.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Maybe you can throw one at the face of each person in the paintings.
There are
look like a
some
true
very valuable
psychopath.
objects here.
Okay, I guess there's valuable objects there. What's this paper? Let me snoop on this. Oh, there's a... Oh, I guess it's a letter opener. It looks like a dagger. I mean, that does look like it has blood on it. Just saying, that kind of looks sketchy.
Already seem similar daggers.
Wow, have you? Because remember when I pointed out that one was missing and that seemed important? And then we found the missing one and it had blood on it? Like, I don't know.
A dark dragon for a bright-haired maid. See.
The map, maybe the map of England and Ireland. What is this in reference to? Am I screwing something up? I'm probably screwing
Attention, Franklin. Task list.
something up. Ordering.
A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done.
Who
B.
types
Tidying
done
up
at the
real
end of their
estate property
task list?
files.
Did he put this
Done.
back through the
C.
typewriter each time
Calling
he
the lawyer
finishes something?
about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant farmer
Why
list.
not just use
Done.
like a pen and like check
E.
it off?
Update land rent accounting.
Weird.
Done. F. Ordering a
Oh,
stock
I
of
see.
arsenic.
On the big map. I
Done.
got it.
P.S. I have
Can't
left
check
on the
that
living
off
room
yet.
table some of my things I don't want to keep. The locket and the dagger. I am sure you know why. Thora.
This is so sketchy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's look at the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. A traditional Chinese map where south is up. Is that a traditional Chinese thing? I was not aware. Where's the thing on Thora? Okay. I don't know what was updated there. What am I looking at here?
Traditional Chinese map. Facsimile. South is on the top of the map.
They read backwards and look at maps upside down. I guess that's what happens when you're the Southern Hemisphere. Oh my god, CJ, I am way too old to even know that song. I was way too old when I watched that show. Like, I was way above the intended demographic for that show. Okay. I looked at the map, nothing happened. What else do I have to do? Inspect the mansion. There's still more to inspect? What's in this cabinet? Is that a record? No, this... Okay, it's definitely not a record. I thought it was a record. What am I supposed to be looking at here? It's a spoon rest.
Compass. Point to the
Oh, it's a
bronze and magnetite. Hand dynasty.
Not
circa
even close. I thought it was a spoon rest. A very
210
fancy
BC.
spoon rest.
Purchased in Hong Kong 1935.
The toilet's also flushed backwards. Yeah, whatever. This is why I don't work for Antiques Roadshow, guys. Sorry.
There are some very valuable objects.
I don't even know. Okay, so what was the point of looking at that then? Was this supposed to... Does it relate to the map above somehow? I don't understand. So, like, if I put it facing up, right? I don't... Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know what that's for. Am I done inspecting yet? Nope. Inspect the mansion. It's still on my task list. Why is there soup all over my compass? Excuse me, waiter. There's a compass in my soup. Yeah, I like don't really know what else to look at. The fireplace has nothing. Artwork has nothing. Can I go outside yet?
Order and method above all.
Okay, I guess not. Can I look at this dragon?
Sir Carmichael's collection?
Yeah, okay, I guess not. This sounds like a Monty Python skit. My soup keeps pointing north. Okay, so he really had nothing else interesting to say about this bloody dagger like that. I feel like I got no commentary. He truly has nothing to say about this.
Already seen similar daggers.
I mean, I guess maybe that's just marbling. It's just marbling on the... It's just decoration. I'm sorry, but that looks like blood. I guess it's just decoration. I don't know. Alright, well... There's nothing else to look at. Oh, what is his hand? No, hand still wants to go outside. Is there anything more down here? Can I keep walking? Oh, I can keep this clock. Grandfather clock have anything for me? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything else in this room. maybe I'll go back out here. I don't think I looked at everything here. What's here? Ooh, stuff. Cool. What's this? Arsenic. Arsenic delivered to Miss Thora Gray. Arsenic trioxide thallium. I mean, the lady did say she thought she was being poisoned, and that seems to confirm some suspicions there. But why is he not commenting on this? You don't have anything to say, Poirot? Because this looks kind of important.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Justin Devon.
Nice.
Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Okay. So, what's this? The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up.
Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car
This problem
Charlotte.
begins in his little gray cells. I think that's everything. No, inspect the mansion. I still have it on my list. What else can I inspect? What's in this room? What's over here? Oh my god, there's a whole nother room. Oh my god, there's a whole nother chest. Okay. This is the most rooms I think we've been able to look at. What's this?
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it.
Something
This
is
plate appears to be...
yeah.
I think the signet ring should be placed here.
Oh, good thing you told me. Here we go.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
On his trophies. What? Oh my god, there's so many. What on earth? I am not looking forward to solving this. I'm gonna back away for right now. Wait, okay. If you quit this puzzle now, it'll be reinitialized. Usually that means you can solve it with the information that's already within this screen. But he referenced trophies or something, and I don't know what that means. Seagull footprints. Yeah. Hey, look, this map is so old it still says Persia instead of Iran. That's funny. Okay, well, at least it wasn't... It's not one of those things where you flip one and it changes the things around it or whatever.
The Lion of Sumatra.
What did I just do? What did I just do? Did I... Hold on. So, okay, there's little... Are there more top rooms?
The Alaskan Kodiak bear.
I see. Okay, so it's wherever they intersect. So what's this one? Like a human foot and like a weird human hand thing. What else do we have? That one's done. I can't change that one.
The African kudu. I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Yeah, it looks like grid points.
Strange way of protecting one's safe.
Oops, I solved it.
Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
What was that number? 1587. I'm gonna just.
These documents are very likely going to help
Did
me
I
for the rest of the
remember that,
inquiry.
guys? Wow. I did not. I have the worst memory. I can't believe
A
I did
dozen
that.
gold sovereigns, some shares for the Southern Railway, and some treasury bills. This is not worth much. Hardly enough to justify your robbery.
I'm just like accidentally solving all these puzzles, like knock on wood. I don't have anything wood near me, but you know what I mean.
A dozen gold sovereigns, some shares
You're
for the
about to arrive
Southern
where we
Railway, and
stopped.
some
Oh,
treasury
well,
bills.
watch me plow ahead.
This is
Although
not
I
worth
probably should
much.
stop by
Hardly enough to
10:30
justify your
because
robbery.
it's getting late. There's nothing else.
Charlotte Clark, Comside, Churchton, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chinchasui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Comside, 1935, January 1st.
That first puzzle was really hard.
I wish you with
The one
all my
the
heart a
rose.
happy year 1935.
And I accidentally solved that
Writing
one
my
too.
greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder.
I was
At home,
thinking about that rose
everything
puzzle for
annoys
like
me.
nights
Starting
afterwards,
with this
thinking about
young
how I should
Thora
have
Sir
logically
Carmichael
solved
is so
it.
fond of. I have nobody to share my
It
feelings
still
with,
bothers me.
so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me?
What the hell is he reading?
The simplest
I can't
way, the
read
better.
anything.
I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live,
Usually
no
they
more.
show you the letter while they read it.
How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr.
Is
Logan
he just
tells
talking?
my
Wait, he's
husband in
just
the
talking
most
to
direct way
himself?
the truth he
This
conceals
whole
from me.
time?
So, I know. But
No,
my
no,
husband
he's not.
doesn't
He's
know
not.
I know.
He's not. Wait, why can
Please
I
don't
not
tell
see what
him.
he's reading though?
And if he shares the truth with you, act as you were surprised. Carr will probably speak in his usual
I'm
convoluted
sorry,
way,
I don't pay enough
but I
attention
wanted
to
to
the
be the
dialogue.
first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware
God,
of
every
what
time I think
happens in
it's done.
Comside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
Okay, finally.
Eton College School year 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Tale as old as time.
Sir Carmichael Clark, Comside, Churchton, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel,
Could I not
Salisbury
already
Road,
read this? I feel like I
Chinchasui,
already read this.
Kowloon, Hong Kong. Comside, 1935, January the 12th.
I have no
Dear
idea.
Franklin,
Oh my god, he's gonna read
first,
the whole thing.
I wish you a good start to a successful new
I
year.
know, I better not
I have
freaking click on
received
these
your
again.
letter
Can
dated
I
December
fast forward
10th.
through this?
Thanks for defending
Sorry,
my
I
interest
can't
against
fast
Wang, this
forward.
robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that.
As my eyes
Things go on here
and
much
I
as
fall
usual.
to sleep.
Charlotte is
Sweet.
moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite
Every
taste
time it,
and
like,
shares my passion for Chinese
That
art.
black box goes away, I think he's
No
done.
daughter could be a closer
he's
or more
not.
sympathetic
I'm not
companion.
even paying attention.
Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you
God,
want
so
to
annoying.
stay in China for 1 more year or even longer.
I'm sorry,
I don't
guys.
object. The longer you stay,
On
the
that
more
note, I am getting
opportunities
pretty
you will have to
tired.
increase our collection. Nonetheless,
I try not
you
to
should
stream
know
past
that
10
we miss you
usually,
here,
but I started
and that Charlotte
late, so...
will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
Can someone give me like a cliff notes on what just happened? We need the morphine. Oh my god. I seriously feel really tired now. I usually, on nights that I don't stream, I usually am in bed by 10. Alright. I'm gonna go until 10:30.
Franklin appears to be very active.
So I got another 5 minutes. And then I'll have to do like a hard close though. So I guess I'll start like saying goodnight to everyone now. I'm still trying to figure out why he said it's strange the Jap didn't notice how pretty the dead girl was. That was, yeah, the commentary on that was all super uncomfortable. But yeah, I will play this again tomorrow night. And as far as I know, I don't have plans tomorrow that could potentially throw everything
Franklin
off.
Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Because like today, I had to help somebody go to a doctor's appointment, and the doctor was an hour behind, and then we went the wrong direction on like the busiest freeway, and we had to wait in traffic for a mile before we get to another exit to turn around. So I was super late tonight. Check the mouse of all the animal heads. Yeah. Well, let me. Can I examine?
July 1920. Alaska Peninsula.
Brown bear. I'm pretty sure the head would be much larger than this. But anyway, I am hoping that tomorrow...
February 1922, South
I'm
Africa.
hoping that tomorrow I'll start at 6. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good time for you guys or not, because I feel like I'm the only person that's on Pacific time. So I try to plan around when everyone else is available. So I don't know, whatever you guys...
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British
God.
gentleman.
God, you
A good
talk
sportsman,
so
a hunter, a
much.
traveler.
I'm sorry, guys. I try not to swear, but... But yeah, let me know if 6 o'clock Pacific time is good for you guys. Then we can start off with this puzzle tomorrow.
4 Chinese symbols
Hey,
are engraved
no
on this
kidding.
padlock.
I bought this exact same lock for my escape room, and I thought it would be so cool to have a puzzle where you solve it, and instead of it just being like numbers or whatever, that it would actually be Chinese characters. Problem was the lock was extremely finicky, so I decided to not actually use it. You have a lock like that too? That's so weird. I got mine on Amazon, but it was just so, like, I would try to line it up. First of all, okay, normal lock like this, right? You would have all the correct symbols would be facing you, and that would unlock it, right? Well, the one I got on Amazon, the correct symbols were on the top, like here. So it wasn't even intuitive as a lock itself. And then they had to be lined up very precisely because it was a mechanical lock that was just very picky. Points up! Why? Why does it point up? It's so weird. Riddy and Corgi have the same lock. And I bet you've never seen us both in the same room at the same time. But it was really cool because what I did was, for those of you that don't know, I don't know if Anxiety Ridden knows this, but I'm setting up an escape room. Well, I pretty much have it set up. I just have not had time to do a beta run because my life has just been in shambles lately. But I haven't had time to do a beta run of it yet. But I went to a thrift store and I bought a bunch of little boxes. Like some of them were like jewelry boxes or like humidors for cigars, just little boxes. And then I went to Home Depot and I got latches so I could put all kinds of cool locks on the boxes. So this Chinese lock was one of them that I got. And then get this, at another thrift store, I got a matchbook that was from a Chinese restaurant in LA. It was like a vintage matchbook. It had a little Chinese dragon on it. So I was going to have something to do with the Chinese dragon, the Chinese restaurant with the Chinese lock, but the lock was just so dumb, I didn't want to use it. Is Anxiety Ridden omnipresent? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna quit futzing with it.
I won't manage to do it randomly. Should I look at the rest of the facade, maybe?
Yeah, you probably should look at the rest of it, but I'll do that tomorrow night. I wish you guys could see the escape room. I will take pictures when I actually set it up. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to. I can send a picture of one of the puzzles that I already came up with because it's one that you can do. That you can, like, I can send a picture and you guys could solve it. Like, you don't have to, like, mechanically look at anything. The problem is it's really easy. To me, it was really easy. But I set it up as a sample, and I've mentioned this story before, but like people who have never done an escape room, who had no interest in doing an escape room, could not solve the puzzle at all. They got really stuck because we put a timer on it. If you solved the puzzle to unlock the box in 5 minutes or less, you got whatever was inside of it. It was like a piece of candy or something. I thought the puzzle was too easy, but nobody could open it within 5 minutes, which is really surprising. But then we started asking people, have you done an escape room, or would you like to do an escape room? Anybody that said yes to that was able to open it in 30 seconds. So there's definitely a demographic thing about if you just force it upon people that are not interested, they literally have no clue because they don't do puzzles for fun. So it's not as intuitive to them what to do. But I bet you if I sent you guys the pictures, you would like instantly solve it, instantly. Yeah, I'll send it to you guys. I can send that tonight. I'll send that tonight. I'll post it on Twitter too, cause like I thought it was really easy. I was worried that everything was gonna be too easy, but I think I have a good mix of puzzles. Cause I'm trying to not make it where it's just you unlock a lock to unlock a lock to unlock it to find a key to unlock a lock to get a combo for a lock. Like I'm trying to not make it that. At the same time, I'm trying to not spend too much money on it, so it's a difficult balance. Yeah, the people that do puzzles for fun, yeah, we're a special kind. But like I can tell you guys about other puzzles. I don't have a good way to send them to you. Like for instance, I'll tell you about another one of the puzzles. That you end up unlocking a clue that has to do with how can I phrase this? So and I don't know if these are going to be in a lockbox yet or if they will just be available in the open, but there are little race cars. From vintage race cars from like 1989, 1990, the little race cars, and they're all lined up. I think there's 15 of them, and then you get a clue at some point that's a sheet of paper. It's like a logic puzzle, a process of elimination. So it says, in order to unlock the such and such, you'll need to know the name of my favorite race car driver. And then the clues are all like just simple process of elimination. So it's like, I know vintage. I'm like, God, that would make me vintage based on those years. But the simple process of elimination clues are something like his car has clear windows because some of the toy cars have like black windows and some of them are clear. The digits of his race car number add up to an odd number. So like a race car with the number 42 would be eliminated because that's an even number. It adds up to 6. Anyway, again, I thought it was really simple. I thought it was too simple, but then I gave it to people and they couldn't do it. So now I feel like an asshole. Either I'm really arrogant and I think, oh, this is so easy, and then I give it to people and then like they can't do it. I feel really bad. But then I'm like, okay, but they're not my demographic. These are just friends that are not interested in doing an escape room at all. So to them, it probably, you know, having to follow directions and stuff, it might be hard. But anyway, I have a lot of interesting ideas, and no, that's a different one, CJ. Because the reason is because I could not take a picture where you could see all the details of the car. Because I'll spoil it for you guys, because I don't think anyone's gonna fly out here and do the escape room. But for instance, one of the eliminations is what year the car was made, which is not really intuitive until you look on the bottom of the car and it says copyright by Mattel or whoever made the car. Copyright, it's either 1989, 1990, or 91. So you also have to eliminate by when the car was made. Yeah, that's a different puzzle. I'll send you guys the other one. Cancels plane ticket. You guys are welcome to come out. I'm right by Disneyland. You guys can like kill 2 birds with 1 stone. There's other ones though. There's other puzzles. I only spoiled one. I actually, yeah, CJ, I looked up because when you said it was in San Jose, I was like, I know that's in California, but I don't know where that is. I'm not from here, so I have no perception of distance. Other than San Diego is about an hour south of me, but San Jose is quite far. Okay, because I will say whatever bullshit it tells you about 5 hours away, add in traffic, it's probably like a 10-hour drive. It's never accurate. Otherwise, I would consider going. If it was in LA or San Diego or in Irvine, like BlizzCon or something, I would consider going. But it's just way too far for me. Way too far. VidCon. I don't know what VidCon is. I put 2 and 2 together on TwitchCon. Like, I've not been to TwitchCon. I'm not planning to go to TwitchCon, but I figured out by context clues what TwitchCon was. I did see it in October, though. So that's coming up. If I show my boobs, I should be more successful. Yeah, I've heard that complaint on the interwebs. I've heard that complaint. Southeast of San Francisco? Wait, what? Okay, I have unfortunately driven to San Francisco. No, never again. Never again. It was terrible. I will preface this by saying I don't like travel in general, and I specifically don't like long car rides. Yeah, San Jose. San Jose is hold on. I'm just gonna look at a damn map. San Jose map, California. I just want to get some context of where this is. So if I go to Google Maps and just like zoom out a bunch. Yeah, you're right. It's southeast of San Francisco. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's like not anywhere close to where I am. Let me just out of curiosity, like if Google's gonna tell me like me leaving now because like there'd be no traffic this time of day, but if I were to drive overnight, it says it would take 6 hours, but I just don't believe that's accurate. Okay, not to make myself sound crazier than I already have admitted to, but I had a health scare a few years ago where I went unconscious in a car, and so that's why I have the issue with the car now. Like, I used to not mind it too much, but now it's like especially harder for me. So even the driving, yeah, it's, you know, but I just don't like long car rides. They make me antsy. How many sources of anxiety have I discussed on this stream? I probably sound like a nutball.
Well. The characters engraved on this disc resemble...
Let me pause this. Yeah, it was really scary. It still affects me. That happened in 2014, and it still upsets me. And part of the reason why is they never found out why it happened, other than I basically had food poisoning. I had a severe food poisoning, but by the time I got in to see a specialist where they could run tests to find out if I had like E. coli or salmonella or whatever, by the time I got in to see a specialist, it had basically, they couldn't test for it. It had mostly cleared up. So I never found out what I had. But anywho, TMI. My medical history, just blah. I am ridden. Oh my god, I would say anxiety ridden. I think I remember you, and I said this to CJ when he first came to my streams. I think I remember you from Lego Freaks streams, Because I remember when I first saw your username, like, that's so relatable. I remember thinking that. I get sick in cars longer than 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, especially, yeah, that's why, that makes sense why driving makes it easier for you. Because then you're anticipating the motion of the car more. So that makes sense. But yeah, sorry, San Jose's too far for me, man. It's like too far. I probably would have to like drive in the middle of the night to avoid traffic. Oh god, yeah. Reading in the car is a surefire way to get motion sick. You gotta stare off into the distance. I think that's the best way. VR car ride. Actually, I had it. I had a VR. I had the Vive. What is it? The HTC Vive. And I didn't particularly get motion sick from it. I don't remember. I just remember it being very limited. We sold it because it just didn't use it much. Your mom asking to look at directions. Oh god. You remember when you had to print out like MapQuest directions? I remember those days. We drove from Chicago to Washington DC on a MapQuest. It was awful. Oblivion. Okay, wait. Which Oblivion? Which game is this? Hold on, that sounds so familiar. I'm thinking of Abduction. No. I'm thinking of Abduction when you said that. Hold on, Oblivion. Oblivion game. Do I know this game? No, I don't know this game. Sorry. I stopped playing the Sherlock Holmes mystery games, the PC games, which I really enjoyed, but I stopped playing because of the motion sick. Which, not to bring it up all over again, but that's why I'm nervous about Midnight in Salem, because supposedly they're doing that 360 full motion movement, whatever. And in the Sherlock Holmes games, they are unplayable for me. Even just this game, the way it's like zooming in and out of objects, like that makes me sick. So I'm quite nervous about that. Quite nervous about that change. Oh, mother! My phone was not charging this whole time. What was wrong? Why aren't you charging? I don't know. Hold on. Let me tell you which Sherlock Holmes games I had. Let me see. I played so, because there was one that was earlier that I did not have a problem with. Steam wants me to confirm my email address, but it's not my email address, so I can't do it. The mystery of the... I can't read what it says. It's covering it up. The Secret of the Silver Earring. I played that, and I did not have a problem with The Secret of the Silver Earring. I also played the mystery, I think it's the Mystery of the Persian Carpet. Did not have a problem with that. It wasn't until I played 2 hours of Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, and it must have stopped after that because I got sick. And I also played an hour of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened and could not finish it. You recently drove from New York to Florida and then Florida to New York? What? Oh my god, I would have needed so much Dramamine for that. Like, Shit. That's a long drive. And you were moving stuff. Oh my god. Mad respect. That sounds really intense. It's a long drive. I want to see if I can show you guys the trophies I'm getting here. Okay, I can. Hold on. Let me screenshot this. So I don't want to display my entire Steam account, but file save as mustache. And then let's see. Add an image. Where did I save this? Where did I save this file? Save as. The hell? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. These are the achievements I keep getting during the game. Cupid bow mustache, walrus mustache, pyramidal mustache, Marshall mustache, pencil mustache, like the Jimmy Buffett song, and curve and swoop mustache. Stop taking Dramamine if I can help it because it makes me so drowsy. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good when you're driving. That's not good. Dramamine does make a ginger pill. It's like super high dose concentrated ginger powder. It's supposed to help with drowsiness. I mean, not drowsiness. It's supposed to help with motion sickness without drowsiness because it's just straight ginger. I have it in my purse and I have not tried it. But somebody else should try it. Let me know how it works. I haven't tried that. I don't like trying new things. No, I have a feeling if I took that much ginger straight, like it would give me really bad heartburn. So I take the regular kind. I kind of like the pencil thin mustache. You have ginger bills too. I used to have ginger gum. That was really good. And ginger gum was spicy though. That's why I'm scared to take the pill because the gum itself was spicy. Surprisingly spicy. Anywho, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock here. I'm assuming you guys are all in a time zone ahead of me. Ginger gum for nausea and stuff. Yeah. I don't know the name. I don't know. Let me check. I don't think it's like a medicinal thing. Maybe it was. C-Band. It's by C-Band. C-Band are also the ones that make the little like sweatband elastic things. They have the little pressure point. Why am I holding my wrist this way? A little pressure point like plastic thing it presses on. It's supposed to reduce motion sickness. Actually, a friend of mine used to use them when she was pregnant, and she gave them to me when I got motion sick in the car. I don't know if it's placebo or not, but the little sweatbands, those are made by C-Band, and they also make anti-nausea ginger gum. And it looks like it's 24 pack for $10 at Walgreens. So it's not gum you want to just chew to chew gum. It's pretty expensive, but oh, anxiety rinse Pacific time. Somebody else's Pacific time. Woo! Okay, so you guys are Eastern. You guys are 3 hours ahead. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It is so late for you guys. Okay, it's almost 11, so it's got to be like 2 o'clock there. All right, so, okay. Tomorrow, does 6 p.m. Pacific time work for you guys? That'd be 9 p.m. Eastern time. I feel so bad. I thought I was staying up too late. I was feeling bad for myself. I need to delete this image here. Because I can, for real, I'll work around whatever time works better for you guys. Because I don't have any weird, things to do tomorrow that I know of. So There's a funny meme for you. Yeah, because otherwise I can do. I usually would want to do 6 or 7. I'll make it 6, and if for whatever stupid reason I have to be late again, maybe I'll make it 7. I'll just make it 7. Screw it. It'll be 7. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific time, and 10 o'clock Eastern. Cool? Yay! Okay, I'm really enjoying this game. I wish I could thank whoever recommended it. It's Coco that recommended it. I keep wanting to say it's Anna, and Anna hasn't been here. But I think it was Coco. Anywho, I am enjoying this game. It says we were only 50% through. I think it might have bumped up to like 55%, so it sounds like we have a good bit to go. How long have we been playing the game? I don't think I've left it open. Sometimes I leave it open and then Steam says I've been playing for like 800 hours. Yeah, Steam says I've been playing for 24 hours. That's not accurate. I just forget to close it out. But yeah. All praise Coco. Yeah, thank you for coming, Anxiety Ridden, CJ, Coco. You guys are so punny. All bow down to Coco. Alright guys, I'll catch you tomorrow then. If for whatever crazy stupid life reason I have to delay or anything, I will update my Twitter. But 7 o'clock should be fine. I hate canceling and I hate being late. Ugh. Okay. We're done. Let's go do some yoga. Right. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.